Who's in the house? Anybody in the house? What's up, Stacy? I just started. I gave up on the OBS studio. Screw that thing. I can't go live on it for nothing. Just chilling out, man. Just chilling out. I'm going to turn that down in case it's too loud. I don't know if it wasn't. Oh, thumbs up. Thank you. You know what? I'm going to give myself a thumbs up also. It's just me and you, girl. I saw one of my OBS live stream tries. Dadgum. I can't think of her name now. The correct way to say it. Anime, yeah. Anime showed up. She was like, I see how they're messing with you. Just stick with it. I can stream off a laptop. I can stream off my phone. I can stream off my tablet. But I cannot stream off the PC. And that's the one I want it to. I got OBS on it. But I was just waiting for some folks to show up in here. Like I said, it's just me and you right now. It's been a long day. It's been a long 5 days. 5 days to mess with one computer. This stream probably won't be that long. I don't know. Sometimes they wind up lasting like 5 hours, and I forgot I had this sucker. Playing some blues. I'm tired, y'all. Or Stacy. It's just me and you, Stacy. You got your own private live stream. Okay. Well, I haven't live streamed, really. I didn't live stream last. I've been trying to test out that OBS system, which hadn't been going too good. Really getting on my nerves. It made me take 3 sips of moonshine today. And then I'm trying to stop smoking these things. That ain't helping matters. It took them. When'd you get your birds? I hope it wasn't today. I hope it was a couple days ago. You got to. I'm fixing to. I probably won't live stream or nothing after this. Because I'm fed up, man. I'm fed up. I got the studio where to sit there, and I got the perfect green signal going out. But then when I go and check, the audience cannot see my YouTube, my stream, for some reason. So if I try changing up resolution in here to make it where y'all can see it out there, then it messes up my stream in here, but y'all can see it. last Wednesday. So they won, but like 4 or 5 days past due, overdue. Oh man. I wonder if I can. I need to experiment with this for a second. I'm gonna be here. I just won't be able to see me on the camera. Just want to do a little experiment. It has been cold here for the last, I don't know how many days. And they, the weatherman was putting up some statistics last night. He said we have not gone 1 week without rain since like the middle of November. It has rained every. Oh, I didn't want to do this. It has rained every week since November. I can't see the chat. Oh, I can look over here. Excuse me. Man, I swear this thing takes forever. And I couldn't get a whole shot of my free beer sign. That was weird. Let me get back over here. Let this thing load for a minute. Oh, really? Ah, man. I'm tired of it, and it's been cold. It hadn't hardly got. Today it got up to maybe 70. It was like 39 degrees this morning. Crazy. Our crops, we're fixing to have a food shortage. It might not show up this summer, or it might. I don't know. I'm just trying to chillax, man. My mind's been just. All right. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Cool, I can get over here. Cool, I can. Okay, yeah, I forgot about this. I swear, man, this laptop is much better than trying to. The only thing I can't share anything. Daggone, Stacy. 50. Where are you at again? I forgot. Daggone, that's daggone cold. I wonder if this will get copyright because it's free use. I'm not Michigan. They're talking about the lakes up there overflowing. That's what I heard today, anyhow. Like around Lake Erie. Then they're talking about the Mississippi backing up and all the snow that's melting and stuff. You know, they haven't even got any crops in. They should have had crops in. That's Indian country, huh? Man, I find arrowheads around here all the time. The Chickasaw Indians, I guess Chickasaw and Cherokee hoarding. That's right, I remember you saying that now. But I think this is mostly Chickasaw land, but I think the Cherokee were down here too. But not, 14 miles that way or so. It's Chickasaw State Park. We got a lot of people in the chat room that don't want to come out and chat. They just want, somebody fell out. Well, Stacy, since you show up all the time. I wish I could screen share off this because I'd like to show pictures of the sky and stuff. That's why I was trying to get that OBS going. But man, that thing's been wearing me out. They're hiding behind the bushes. They're scared. They're scared to come out. Come on, Kyle. That's one of them. Come on, Dex. I don't bite. Oh, man, that's funny. It's probably Steve Olson. Man, I was surprised he did a video today. And he actually went outside and filmed the sky himself. And I left a comment. I'm like, wow. I go, that's the first time in a few years you've actually went out in the field and did some work yourself. But it's the truth. He used to launch balloons, man. I liked it when he did that stuff. But then I don't know what happened to him. I think money got the best of him. I just want to stick that thing right there and pull the trigger. I don't know how many thousands, tens of thousands of volts that is. Ooh. I accidentally shot myself. I did like, I better not. It had some static charge left in it one time, and I did like that after I fired it. And that's sort of like, pow! Yeah, it does. They got money. Look at the politicians. That's a good example of what money will do for you. And they want more. How can we steal from the people and call it a law? Oh, let's make Obamacare. And if you don't get Obamacare, you'll be fined each year you don't have it. That didn't apply to me. Because I had, which is probably just as good as Obamacare. BA. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if they'd take an old dog like me back. I don't know. I made another pot of coffee, so I don't have to worry about making a pot. Peeps! That gum. That's terrible, peeps. That's terrible. Spackling rooms. I thought you were jet setting everywhere. Did you get out of that? Or is that part of it? No, it couldn't be. I don't feel left out. I feel left out too, to be honest with you. You want me to give you a call on Hangouts and we can just, you can work and listen to me on Hangouts? I've been behind a computer for 5 days. Racer! I know you've been needing your fix, Racer. So I figured I'd come on. My topic is sometimes you just got to give up. Ooh, I'm tired of that old BS that I've been messing with. Oh, you're still out of town? You gonna get a rental car back? I don't ever want to fly again. I'm sorry, I used to love flying, don't get me wrong. Hey, Katie. Man, I was trying to get my OBS going if you saw that. I mean, I wanted to be able to screen share and stuff, but it just ain't working like I want it to. I mean, I'm getting a stream on my end, uninterrupted stream, but I'm having to feed out at such a high resolution. If you ain't on a PC, you're not gonna be able to watch it. Definitely ain't gonna be watching it on a cell phone or a tablet, because I couldn't. But I streamed out for like an hour and 14 minutes. And daggum, if it didn't chop it up and put out like 20 seconds here and 20, 30 seconds there. And nine to 11 your time. Marv is. I'm not going to say nothing. Hey, I had a supervisor one time, or foreman, and we had to share the same room. That joker pissed me off one night. All he talked about for months, I mean like 3 months, man, of listening to how he likes to whoop ass and beat people up and just whoop ass. We went to this bar and got a little drunk, and we're going back to the hotel room, and that joker could not get the key in the door. So I just reached around and grabbed the key and stuck it in and opened it. And he slammed the door back shut and pulled the key out and looked at me and said, "I'm opening up this MFer." And then he hit me. And that was it, man. That joker's like 280 pounds. He was like a daggum barrel. I put that joker in a choker hold, and I tried to twist his head off his shoulders, but I knocked him out. And then I went around, I knocked on everybody else's door. I was like, come here and look at this. I go, here's the guy that loves to fight all the time. Look at him. And then he finally come to, and he went in the room, and then that's when it hit me. I was like, man, all my clothes are in there, and that's where I got to sleep. That was messed up. Then I had to go in there and try to get my clothes. I was switching to change rooms. And anyhow, when I went in there, he tried jumping on me again. I just put him in a choker hold through the throat like that and held him like that while I got everything together. And the next day, we did roofing, and up on commercial roofs, he walked by me and said, people fall off roofs, don't you? Man, that job, man, they had to shut the whole job down. And we were down in Jackson, Mississippi, man. They had to send us all back up here to Tennessee. Oh, sometimes I go on there. I don't even go on there anymore because all it is the mainstream news and then people calling in. I got over it. I don't. If those people in that chat want to holler at me, they'll get in this chat right here. Yeah, you sat there. It's like almost midnight last night, Racer, and you're like, are you going to go live? What? I'm kidding. I don't know. I mean, now I see how Mark feels when he doesn't go live. People are mad at him. Oh, you got to go live. You can't leave us hanging. John Boy, what's wrong with you? No, I'm kidding. Oh, man, don't forget to hit the thumbs down on this. I get at least 3 anymore. One is Steve Olson. One is Marv. And I think the other one's Cal. I'm not too sure. And then I can play Indian, tranquil, Native American Indian music. And then I get the daggum video copy strike worldwide. Over daggum flutes and drums and maybe a little chanting. I mean, come on. You know it's a computer listening when it can figure out there's a copyright on an Indian song. Hell, I don't even know who plays this, but I yelled, free use! It's crazy, man. This world is crazy. But YouTube's not going to drive me to a private Discord. Hell no. I mean, heck no. Man, I thought I'd be on here and be grumpy tonight. Because, man, I've spent 5, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How you say days in Spanish? Dias? Messing with that daggum computer. Wound up downloading something, put a virus in there, then I had to go. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so sick of that thing. Oh, it's copyright claims. It's not really a strike. It's just claims. But it either blocks me in 249 countries or to block me worldwide. I mean, all right. Go ahead, peeps. Do I need to turn the music up a little for you? It's some blues. I know the blues. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot, peeps. My mind is such a terrible thing. I ain't lying, man. I can't remember nothing anymore. Nah, I better not even try. Oh, okay. Sounds like you're eating good. All I had today was an apple. Well, then I got some potato chips, which I shouldn't have. I don't. GMO potatoes, man, I'm telling you. And then they cook them in the GMO grease and use GMO seasonings. And then I was dipping them in GMO onion dip. Play what again, Stacy? Oh, I can do that with Charlie Daniels and Molly Hatchet. Some AC/DC songs, some rhythm and blues, but I just can't do it to this for some reason. Plus, I've tried cleaning it out. It just ain't right. I'm going to have to get this is a little cheap one. I'd like to get a good one. I messed up one day. I thought I'd carry it around with me. I didn't know how dinky these things were, and I crushed that in to see how it's performed. I had to bend all that back out. But I can't really play. I stopped smoking, you know what, and I can't play this anymore. But if I can toke on something, I can play the crap out of this. I don't get it. It don't make sense. Yeah, I like the blues. I've never heard any of this. I just picked it out. Free use. This video is not monetized in any form or fashion. And I dispute every time they copyright. I usually win, except for the one where I played the Turtles. Happy Together. The owner said that wasn't a good enough reason. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm just chilling out. Just chilling out. I wanted to play some more Native American Indian music, but I don't want to get the thing banned. We're doing Ouija. That dog does her own thing all day, and I do mine. She's kind of antisocial in a way. She takes after her owner. Oh, man. I did have some harmonica blues pulled up, but I didn't. I decided I don't want to listen to that. It made me try to play mine. Oh, man. I wish I could get that OBS thing going on. Now, how come? That's crazy. Let me look at this again. So if I go over here. That might be something I can do something with. No, I can't. It takes me a few times to get the chord down. I just don't feel like it. No, Born Racer's here. He's probably he can't say anything because he's got his mouth full of Salisbury steak and mac and cheese. Born Racer, he's got spackle all over him. So he can't really type anything because he'll mess up the keyboard. You're welcome, Stacy. Oh, man, I'm just chilling out. 13 hours a day except for today. I said forget it. I can stream like this off of it, though. Hydrabot, what's going on? Squash is in the house. Oh, Squash, you didn't get to see the rest of the sign. Tomorrow only. All right, I won't blow your cover. Racer. I'm just chilling out, man. I've spent 5 days behind that computer. I'm burnt out. And then I got behind this one. I didn't even want to do this. And I didn't feel that cheerful when I was like, man, I'm going to be old grouch when I get on here. But Stacy showed up. She cheered me up. It's been a long, long day. I started at 6:30 this morning. I started at 6:30. Dadgum, I must have put another 12 hours in again on that. I can't get that OBS going for nothing. I'm just going to start calling it OBS. That thing's a bunch of BS. I can get a perfect stream on my end, but I got my resolution rate is so high, you can't watch it unless you're on a PC. There go a telephone and a tablet. This ain't gonna have enough resolution to watch it live. You might can watch a replay, but then I can't find. There's one more thing I needed to switch off on that thing to make it work, and I couldn't find it. I look. Yeah, OBS. Exactly, Squash. That's what I call it. OBS. I mean, I know it wouldn't have helped anything, but I sure would have felt better if I could have just kicked that stuff out the door, you know what I mean? It made me have to take 3 sips of moonshine, but that didn't do any good either. I should have poured it on it. All right, Stacy. Look what I found, Squash. I forgot all about it. It's in between my seat and console in my Jeep. Well, I didn't forget about it. It's just been there forever. I figured, why not have one more order of protection right here? You can kind of conceal it in your hand. Nobody really notice it. But they'll notice it when you push that button. Oh, man, y'all. Squash, when you gonna go live, man? I've been pulling your weight around for a while. It's time for me to hand it back to you. I can't feel your shoes, man. Man, I did that one time, and then I stuck my fingers across like that after I did it, and I guess it still had a static charge in it. Boom! It got my finger. I used to hold on to coil wires on the old cars and stuff. We used to sit there and sneak up behind people who had a coil wire in your hand and sit there and touch them on the ear. We got people so bad you could walk around with just a spark plug wire in your hand and they would not get around you. Oh, you going to tonight? Because I could take a break. Wait, what? I don't even know what day this is. Today's Monday, ain't it? Wait a minute, what day is this? Is today Tuesday or Monday? Spend that much 5 days behind a computer. I've been 5 days behind a computer over 12 hours a day trying to get an OBS system to work. I'm over the OBS studio. It can go to you know where. It's been a pain, man. I just wanted to do it so I could screen share, you know what I mean? And put up a green screen and stuff. Make it, make a better deal than this. I don't know. It might be my Wi-Fi ain't got enough bandwidth. I don't know. There's no telling. Yeah. Nah, you better put OBS 35. John Boy 0. I promise you. I had a stream on my end. I had the green light for over an hour and 14 minutes. I'm like, yeah. And then when it showed the video on my phone, it said an hour and 14 minutes. But by the time it uploaded, it was a minute and 20 seconds. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I had Elon Musk interview where he's smoking the blunt and drinking whiskey. I had a preacher on there preaching for like 20 minutes. I had me riding a bike down the road. And none of that showed up. But it was green the whole time. And then I can't find the daggum embedder thingamajiggy where I could unbed it. Because that's messed me up. I don't know why I can see it all the time until I need to find it and turn it off. And then I can't find it to save my life. I'm like, man. Well, why this rifle is in my way anymore? There we go. It's funny how that light makes us too green. Must be glaring on my screen. That's what it is, glaring on my screen. Mountain Girl. (10 and 11 East Coast time). That would be 9 or 10 here, yeah. Oh, man. I'm just chilling out, y'all. I'm tired. I need to take that cardboard down. I put that up, man, back last summer. That metal roof was getting so hot, I had to put some sort of barrier up there. Because, I mean, that sun is baking some stuff nowadays. Yeah, Squash and Racer's got content now. It's about time, Racer. That's a shame about all those people losing their job all of a sudden like that. It's kind of what happened to me. I got home from work one Friday afternoon and get a phone call like an hour later saying, well, I was going through temporary service. They said all the temporaries have been laid off. Come find out they sold the company. Man, did y'all see that bug fly by? There's so many mosquitoes out here. I ain't lying, man. That's one reason I bought this land, because there wasn't no mosquitoes. And since I've gotten here, it's like these planes are purposely dumping out 10 times the ticks and mosquitoes and the fleas and the chiggers. And you know what's weird? I had a tick bite me in the same spot a tick bit me a week ago. What's the deal? Are they programmed to do that? I don't know. And did y'all know? Hey, yeah. I was a temp, man. I was trying to get hired on full time. You had to work there for like 4 months. And then they'd hire you full time. And I was right at the 4-month mark and they sold the company. Daggum, Squash. For the last few weeks, you've been saying, I'm going to start next week. So next week, you'll say, I'm going to start next week. And then that next week, you'll say, I'm going to start next week. And just keep us holding on, just like the rest of the big channels do. Just keep us holding on and wishing. School's overrated. She doesn't need that computer. She don't need that computer. School's overrated. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I mean, I've been to college and stuff, but it don't really matter. I can draw blueprints. I can definitely read blueprints, but I can actually draw blueprints. Does that done me any good? No. I can work on airplanes. Does that do me any good? No. I can do everything heating and air. Man, that company was sitting there. Whoever was running that company was pocketing all the extra money because you said they couldn't. The toilet paper didn't get delivered. And what was the other thing you said they didn't bring? The gas. I mean, think about it. If they didn't have the money for that, that money was going to somebody's pocket. Because I worked for a company one time, and he was the president of the company, and he's what's going on, Burning? I'm just gonna call you Burning. But yeah, he was the president of this company I worked for, and he talked to what do you call them? The people we sold the product to. And don't write the checks out to this company name. Just write them out to me personally. And that joker got I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of dollars before anybody knew it. And then he just, well, I guess I'll have to quit. And guess what? He went and got another job as the president of another company. I'm like, how does that work? If an employee's at a company and steals a $2 nut and bolt, that record will follow them forever. But you can be the president of a company and steal hundreds of thousands of dollars and then go get you another job being the president of another company. I mean, what? Just like politicians, man. I don't get it. Oh, yeah, check this out. It's tomorrow only. Free beer here tomorrow only. And that sign will be up tomorrow. So when you get here, it'll be tomorrow. And if you come that day, that sign will still be up and it'll still be tomorrow. I save on money that way because it's free tomorrow. But that sign's always up. But you'll have to buy it today. And probably tomorrow if you come tomorrow because that sign will still be up. I don't doubt it, Racer. That's how they do. And then the son sat there and took all the income coming in. That's why they couldn't buy toilet paper and gas or whatever else you said, the suppliers. Well, thank you, Hydrobot. I've had it for a while. I did have it hanging up outside till the wind blew it down. It used to be on these little hangers and it'd swing. I got my other sign back there. Don't tread on me. That and theirs been outside forever. I just brought it in. You can see how this side right here was behind something. This side here is faded out in the sun. It's not a glare. That's just how it looks. That gum's sick. Kim flu. That sounds a little disco there, don't it? I bet y'all been going to the doctor too, ain't you? See, I don't go to the doctor and I don't get sick. I might get some respiratory stuff due to what they're doing up there. And I'm fixing to quit these, so I don't have much tobacco left. I'm surprised I didn't throw a hissy. I don't go to no doctor. They just want to treat you. They don't want to cure you. There's no money in curing people. That's funny, Squash. That's terrible. I can't get comfortable in this chair, man. What are you doing? Dog's so crazy. She's rubbing her back on the go-kart seat, and she's Come here, Ouija. What's wrong with you? Come on. She gets right to the door and goes and went the other way. I could go for some beer right now, I bet. Nah. I'm gonna stay sober. Yeah, she was shape-shifting, man. Oh, I get you transforming, yeah. She does. Look, there's this big old black pig come up in the yard one day. And she got to chasing after it. And I mean, it was like 3 times her size. It was black. But when she got over there near it, I couldn't tell the two apart. It was weird. I don't do any beer because you're sick. It'll kill your antibodies that your body puts out. This will definitely kill your antibodies. No. Hey, did you make that stuff yet, Squash? I wish I could. I had a dream last night. I woke up and I was like, oh, shoot. I'm not going to be able to pass the test. And then I realized it was a dream, but I had a dream. I was just smoking, you know what? So I got to find a job real quick. I can't afford not to pass the test. Because they ain't every place around there test. There you are, Weezy. I took those 3 sips. I guess you could say 3 little swallows. I felt a little something, but it didn't help the OBS system at all. Oh, that thing's driving me crazy today. It might have recorded me cussing a little bit. I've tried to go through whatever did come out and delete what, you know. Clear and cold up in Michigan, though, right? Oh, it's still working. Y'all better get a bunch of alcohol out of it this time with extra sugar in it. But you're going to have less liquid because you doubled up on the corn. Oh, man, y'all. What a day. And that's another thing that's been killing me. That computer over there has been wanting to update every time I go to shut it off. And every time I go to turn it on, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Hang on, I do need to check to see if it got through updating. Ugh. Your Grapey Jack 4040. instead of the Mad Dog 2020. Damn, my daggum. Let me count the lag here. $15 seconds worth of lag. Yeah, we had blue skies all day, but it don't look like the blue I remember as a kid, man. And then look, you can hear this jet right here. Y'all hear it? Well, it ain't that loud. And it's the same jets. I mean, they're white with a royal blue back underneath the bottom of the tail. One to go by, and then another one to go by, look identical. Then another one goes by, looks identical. You can't tell me that there's 7 or 8 planes that are identical, taking the same exact path in the sky. I mean, it's just like there's a road up there. They're on the same exact spot because I got trees that I can sit there and landmark, I guess you could say. I can't see my horizon. I got a hill goes all the way. I mean, I'm on the south side of a hill. It actually is kind of like a bowl. The hill goes to my west, to my north, and to my east. Or I mean a vineyard, because I wanted to make some wine. But then there's too much nature out there, and I didn't want to disturb the nature, so I didn't do it. Man, I could go for some asparagus. I've got some roots. These are asparagus roots. I just haven't ever planted them because my ground's not suitable. That gum. That gum. Man, it was sunny. I got dirt on my laptop. It's been sunny 2 days in a row. Or whatever you call that. I don't think that's the sun. Oh, medical grade asparagus. I got you. No, I do have some asparagus roots. I planted one somewhere just to see what it'd do, and I forgot where I put it. I figure in a few years I'll notice it. You know, asparagus is a fern, right? Asparagus is a fern. I've never found any wild asparagus. Well, maybe. No, I ain't never found any. But you can eat, like, I can't remember the name of those ferns, but the leaves are curled up like that before they open up. When they're curled like that, you can pick all those leaves and fry them up. Yeah, fern. I try to research a lot of stuff because you never know. When the time comes, you better know what you can eat out in the wild. You can eat almost every leaves off the trees. Man, that sounds like Stevie Ray Vaughan there. That gum, $3 for 5 pounds. You better buy it. You go buy a little 12-ounce can in the store, you're going to spend $5 and it's full of daggum liquid. Man, I don't guess I've ever seen any wild asparagus. That's Steve Ray Vaughan, ain't it? Free use. This video is not monetized in any form, shape, or fashion. Marv, Dex, Steve Olson, and Cal. Hey, Dex. They can stay back. If they're too scared, I won't do nothing if they come in chat. They just need to be respectful like everybody else, which I know that's hard for them to do. Because a small channel like me really terrifies them. I wish I could stick that right underneath their neck. Look who's in the house. I'm Dex. I like to chill. How you doing, Dex? That's funny. That's funny right there. I don't care who you are. Oh, come on now, peeps. You can undelete that. Hey, you can untime them out. That ain't Dex. Yeah, oh crap. Oh shit. I know who that is. Yeah. That was Steve Olson coming in under Dex's name. I wish Steve would talk to me again. That jerk got mad because I got upset over him stealing my content. I mean, he come to my channel and downloaded it. They're going like a minute 30 something thing and used it in 2 videos and got over 5,000 views. And all I did was email him and say, hey man, why didn't you give me credit for that? Or why didn't you ask? And he's got this weird philosophy like, well, it's over with, get over it, dude. Kind of he can screw you over and not have a conscience about it, is what I'm saying. Like he did those poor Indians on that reservation. But he wound up a new Beamer and a dadgum vacation down somewhere, Panama City or something. Yeah, he's good. You know what though? Today, Hydrabot, he put out a video and he started out, he was filming the clouds. And it was actually him. So I wrote a comment. I was like, wow, Steve. I said, you haven't done your own work and did some field work in a few years now. It's more like a decade. But yeah, he was out there trying to show how the frequency lines or whatever, because he's trying to say it's 2 light sources or 3 or whatever. I mean, it makes sense, but I just can't stand the guy anymore. And what really creeped him out, he said, was my mask video where I addressed him. He's like, that's a creepy mask. I use it for my bicycle. I mean, it's a cold weather gear, man. Squash, you're gonna get banned. You know that, right? Is that the reason why you haven't been going live in a while? Because you're going to the school of cow? Uh-oh. You're feeling dangerous, huh? Well, don't stop with one. They always say, what? How does that saying go? I can't remember how the saying goes, so I'm going to have to shut up. How did that go? One is one too many, but not enough. I can't remember how it goes now. He teaching you how to toke on the bong and beatbox at the same time. That joke is something else, man. I guess his OBS system's still down. Poor guy. All right, that's how it goes, Hydrobot. I haven't been drinking in a long time. I forgot. Yeah, there you go. I just come to work for at 5 o'clock. It was beer run, beer run. I'd go get beer and come back. You know, we got all this work to do. We're going to stay late. But they'd wind up drinking and getting drunk. And no work was getting done. And I didn't get paid any extra for it. Now, how'd you get a small head like that over there? Wait a minute. Yeah. Or higher. He smoked a mosquito one night. No, I just said he did. Man, y'all. What am I going to do, y'all? I'm giving up on the OBS system. I'm tired of it. I think my next project is to try to get Windows 10 on this laptop. What? I'll just stick with Hydrobot. I can't remember names too good. I've had people I've worked with for a year and then not be around them for about 3 months. I can't remember their name. That's crazy, ain't it? I remember one time, a long time ago, I was so hungover the next day, I had to drive back to Memphis. And I was driving and I was like, who am I? I couldn't even remember who I was, man. That freaked me out. I was like, who am I? And I was like, I couldn't think of who I was. That was scary. But it finally come to me. Oh, yeah, he's a good guy. I'd trust him. Nog is a good guy. Yeah. I mean, he's not that far from me. It's just, I swear I can drive straight and run into him. I mean, he's straight west of me. Well, a little south, but the road's kind of crooked that way, so it'd be a straight shot. I've had a bunch of nicknames. They used to call me Race Car. Then they called me Johnny Fever. Then they called me Johnny Blaze. I've had a bunch of different nicknames. But I answer to everything, including them ever. No. It's coffee. It's just coffee. It's just coffee, man. Yeah. Tomato, spelled the same. That ain't spelled the same. Man, I fixed some country ham last night. Made me a little bit of red-eye gravy. It was pretty daggum good eating, too. Yeah, I need to hook up old Naga myself, man. Like I said, he's only... If the crap hits the fan, I hope he can find his way this way. Because I wouldn't want to be in Memphis. There's too much where he's at. There's a lot. There's 20-something miles of city you're going to have to get out of that town. Uncle Albert. You wouldn't happen to be in a can, would you? Oh, that's Prince Albert, ain't it? I hear you, peeps. Trying to think what other names I got. That's about all I can remember right now. When I used to race dirt cars, they called me Death from the Left. Because if I got up under you, I was going by. Don't try to block me. Because you're on the outside, you'll sling up. I'll stay where I'm at. Just put some coffee in the ham grease. That's it. I was actually putting coffee on the ham while it was frying because it wasn't really making enough grease. I love coffee. You remember them old laser turbos? Man, they're a little front wheel drive car. I almost bought one time. I think it's a 5-speed. You talk about get up and go. But man, the dash was all electronic and it was having electronic issues and stuff, so I didn't get it. I got an RX-7 instead. You talk about another car that would go. Whew. Those little RX-7s back in the day. And when I finally learned how to really shift them, you put that thing in low gear, you get up about 7,000 RPM, and then you hit second, and you just barely, not even really, basically speed shift into second. That daggum car would get sideways about 3 foot, but it would launch like 3 car lengths. No flour. Oh no flour. It's just straight up. I didn't have enough fat on that ham to do. I just had enough to get one piece of bread, kind of with some red eye on it. But no, if you got some real country ham, oh, you had an RX-7. But yeah, if you have some real country ham with some fat on it, you want that fat to get. Anyhow, you get enough fat grease in there, you just pour coffee in it and let it cook a little bit. It's good. Yeah, I had a Fiero. It was an automatic. I drove. I don't know how many miles it was from like Millington, Tennessee to Heber Springs. It was probably close to 200 miles. It didn't take but $2.14 worth of gas to do that in that Fiero. I stopped an 18 wheeler with that Fiero though. That joker run me off the road and I went spinning through daggum. I went through it was in a curve and that 18 wheeler come around the curve on my side. I had no choice but to get off the road, and I went through a ditch and did a couple of 360s through the church park in the churchyard. And I drove that Fiero back out through the ditch and past that truck and stopped them in between two big old hills with a Fiero. Gave him a piece of my mind. That RX-7, once I start, man, I went to the corner so hard one time I was downshifting and the clutch blew up in it. I barely made it home. I had to speed shift after that. I still got a Fiero down at my dad's. It's what year is it? It's the one that had the fastback look to it. You know what I mean? Instead of the door ending and the back coming down like that, it had like a fake window. I guess like a GT. And maybe it is a GT. I can't remember. You know what else I got? I've got an old 81 Porsche 924. That thing get up and go, man. I spent $160 something on fuel injectors and got one block and they clogged back up. And I got mad at it and just parked it. Shoot, I've still got my old 78 Z28 sitting in the field on blocks. I had that thing up to 145 mile an hour one time. I didn't even know I was outrunning the law until they got to the house. I've been chasing you. I'm like, really? I was running my dirt car motor with open headers in it. I drove that thing in Memphis like that. Oh, it was fun. I'm talking about the Porsche. That 928, I mean not 924. It's got an Audi motor in it. It's like it's really lean too. It's like that. It's a 4-cylinder. It's an Audi motor. I've got a brand new timing belt on it, man. I put a new timing belt on it, and it's still on #1 top dead center. Yeah, I like those old 944s. I used to like the old 928s because they had a V8 in them. But I'm talking about back in the 80s. I ain't been too hip on Porsches here lately. My dad had an old like 59 Austin Healey Mark 3000 that he flared the fenders on and made the nose look like a 427 Cobra. And he had that car didn't weigh but like 1,800 pounds. And he had a 400 small block Chevy in it. You couldn't keep it on the road straight. That thing was cool. All right, man. We got 3 people talking. Boy, it dropped down to 7 in the chat. Come on, guys. Don't be scared. Come on out of there. Come out here in the floor. Walk on up to the mic. That's all right. They're the hidden heroes of John Boy's channel. Oh, Hydrabot, you'd hate me. My first dirt car was a 68 SS 4-speed car. I gutted it out. It was a Camaro, man. People were, they're mad at me when I come to the track with it. Can't believe you did that to that. Well, back then you could get those cars for a couple $100, man. Hey, UFO. No, it's not. I can't find the embedding thing that I've run into all the time until I go to look for it, and I can't find the embedding thing to unembed it. If you can believe that. All right, Racer. Yeah, UFO. I call it OBS. Yeah, it ain't. I don't care to use that thing anymore. I can do better on this laptop. I just can't screen share. I tried loading a screen share app on this, and guess what? It puts it on my phone. I don't get it. I mean, why didn't it come here to the laptop instead of going to the daggum tablet? I already had it on the tablet. I hear a harmonica. No, I can't. I can't carry a tune if it had a handle on it. Oh, man. Y'all just don't know how tired I am. Doing nothing but working on a computer is crazy. It's amazing. It mentally strains you out, I guess. I don't know. I wish I could do a harmonica like that. No. I had my own tune to a song. I better stop. Yeah, that OBS system, UFO, I think I'm going to uninstall it again and never put it back on there. I'll take my chances with daggum Streamlabs. At least I know it works. Maybe I'll get hacked, but it works. That gum, man. I went over here to my live control room, and the chat is way back there on the asparagus. It don't make any sense. Yeah, I had 21 cars when I was in high school, Squash. I had like a 75 Datsun 510 station wagon. One of them was a 272 Chevelles and 171 Chevelle, a 77 Malibu. What else did I have? 268 Camaros. None of them were running though, but they were mine. What else? There was a whole bunch of shit. I can't even remember now, but it was 21 of them. Yeah, I'll get it to work, UFO. I'll get it to work right on the uninstalled list. Yep, it's next to go. I'm not doing that thing. Look, I get a green light, but I can't watch. I even did what you said. I've got this on Wi-Fi right now, and it wouldn't show nothing on it. It's like I gotta be live here on the computer for like 5 minutes before it even shows up that I'm live on the internet. And then I don't know. It ain't worth it to me to sit there and. My first car, my dad taught, my first couple of cars I was going to have. One was a 72 Camaro, but it didn't have any interior, and the motor and transmission's laying out beside it, which. Then I had a chance to get a 55 Chevy. My dad said, "No, you don't need that. It's too much work." And then we found a 55 Pontiac, but it was in a field, and the guy wanted $1,000 for it. Yeah, the first time I took my Malibu to school, a friend of mine had like a 76 Ford stepside, and he was going to prove to me how much faster his truck was than my Malibu. And I had a 327 small journal Chevy in it with a Lenati 3/4 horse cam. That joker, by the time he got home, he's rebuilding that motor because he had some rods knocking in it. He got that sucker hot trying to outrun me. I tell you something I had that was a sleeper car. Yeah, that's crazy. You remember those old like 77 Chevy Monzas? They were like the spinoff of the Vega. I had a 77 Chevy Monza hatchback. You know, it had like 13-inch tires on it, but it had a 354 bolt main in it. I ate up some Corvettes with that thing, man. It'd make them sick. I don't know, man. I just probably not much longer. Depends on how the chat goes. I kind of want to get done. I was just chit chatting. You can always go back and watch the replay, peeps. We're to hour and 25, so all you gotta do is go back. I painted I ain't gonna get into all that. I did what was that thing? Oh. Ouija. Man, these cars didn't come out too good. This is the oldest car I've ever painted, and I got to drive it. Dude let me drive it. He was with me. But it still had the original front end suspension. I put the flames on it. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's how you want it. You see that Woody Woodpecker thrush muffler thing there? I airbrushed that on there. But he had a model car that looked just like that. And he said, I want the flames to look just like this. And I did. I can't remember. I think that was a 37 Chevy Coupe. And this picture, at first, oh, this is a good shot from the front. At first, he just wanted the flames on the primer car. There it is from the front. Well, I'll tell you what. Well, I got a before and after picture. There you can see that. Before, after. I don't know if y'all can see that. That was like a World War II bomber's insignia on his grandfather's bomber jacket. And he wanted me to paint that on the car, so I airbrushed that on there. And like this car here, look, see, I got primer all over that hood, right? I was trying to get a job at this body shop, and I showed him these pictures. Then I showed him that picture right there. He's like, what's wrong with the hood? I said, that's the reflection of the clouds. And he goes, no, it's not. I go, dude. And like this car, see how tore up it got? Before, after. Oh, like this Yukon, before, after. Here's the Monte Carlo I did. That's the beginning stages. And then, voila. It's hard to see that in there. All the pinstriping on this car is paint. Everything, look. I'll take this picture out. All the Monte Carlo emblems and everything, it's all paint. There's no decals on this car whatsoever. You can see me in that reflection. You see the decals, all the decals. Oh, here's that car I was talking about. I wanted that car right there so bad. That thing was all original. It had the original 4 headlights in it. Man, that thing was cool. Oh, I loved it. It had 2 ashtrays. Look, I used to do limousines. Oh, look at this lawnmower. Woo-hoo. That thing got 175 foot of pinstriping on it, buddy. Oh, man. There's dinner. I rescued that little possum one time. What are y'all talking about? That gum squash, I got a 78 Z28. I got the title and all. It's just I stole the subframe and used it in my 69 Camaro dirt car. Yeah, I used to be. I did that stuff for like 15 years. I can do it in my sleep. I don't even have to think about it anymore. I just wish the pictures of that old car come out better because I didn't realize it come out blurry. This guy with this car though, and it's kind of a blurry picture. After I put the flames on it, then he wanted it like gloss black. But he took it to Tunica and got second place. And the only reason he got second place is because there's a little thing that goes above it's got like a running board on it. And it went behind the fender there. And it said body by Fisher. And I forgot to put it back on. And he got deducted like 6 points. And second place beat him by 2 points. So he would have beat second place by 4 points. He would have won first place at the daggum Tunica car show. But that was like the third car show he went to, and nobody ever noticed it. Ouija, where you at? There, come here. Run that way then. Guess what? The last dirt car that I still have sitting in the field is a 69 Camaro. It got tore up. I've got a 79 Trans Am body I was going to pull off and put on the roll cage. But I'd love the dirt track again. But it just got so expensive. Y'all, my racing got out of my mud, man. I've been driving the same Jeep for like a long. You could hear me coming from miles around. I'd have big cams and stuff. Be boop, 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 boop. Nowadays, I just try to be quiet, incognito. Ouija, look. Look in the camera, Ouija. Look up here. You see up there? All right. And y'all, I shouldn't be buffering. I shouldn't be buffering, but I was. I'm not going to snort. Come on, Ouija. Come on. Is out pretty good. Telescope. and get out there and get my tablet because I got it on the eyepiece. I could either go live and look at the moon, or are you going too, Hydro? All right, have a good one. Appreciate it. I'll have to get my telescope out. I might ought to go ahead and end this. It's still dusking up. I can get out there and set up and see what I'm doing. And I want to do it before Bigfoot comes around. I'm scared. I'm scared. That daggone scream freaked me out, man. I mean, I guess it scared me. I ain't scared of nothing. No, I'm joking. That sounds like a church song. All right, Squash. I shouldn't be buffering now. I don't know, man. Unless the moon's doing something, because the moon's right there. I am buffering. I see it over there. I shouldn't be. I'm just getting hacked. I knocked out my web camera with this today. I was over there on the OBS, and I went up to the camera, and I went like that, and it just like, man, they're just trying to buffer everybody. All right, Born Racer. Oh, man, y'all. I think I am going to get the telescope out real quick and look at the moon. Because they said the moon's shrinking and the moon's staying in one spot. What are you talking about, Squash? We'll see you later, Squash. Oh, church music, yeah. In a way. It might be that organ in there is what's doing it. That's what it is. The only other band I know uses the organ is Boston. Oh, yeah, I need to shock that OBS. Dadgum. That might be what was making me buffer using this thing. Causing electromagnetic field. Look, I hold it up. You see that? While I'm watching the screen over there, if I hold it up, it starts buffering. Yeah, I like Boston too. I'm buffering here and there. Well, look, y'all, I guess I'm going to call it tonight. Appreciate y'all showing up. Remember, John Boy for president. Make America redneck again. If y'all have a good night. I'm fixing to end this thing. We'll see y'all